Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the endless noise of your mind? Spiritual awakening isn't some mystical concept. It's a profound transformation accessible to everyone. In this video, we'll explore the signs, feelings, and life-changing experiences of awakening, revealing how you can unlock a deeper connection to yourself and the universe. The voice in your head, the endless chatter that never seems to stop, acts like a narrator for your life. It tells you who you are, what you should be doing, and how to interpret the world around you. Yet, have you ever stopped to question this voice? What is its true nature? More importantly, is it you? The key to spiritual awakening lies in recognizing that this voice, persistent and incessant as it is not who you are. It's merely a function of the mind, a tool designed to analyze, predict, and organize. But when it takes over, it traps you in a cycle of identification with every thought, belief, and judgment. The first step toward awakening is realizing this truth. You are not your thoughts. Once you observe the voice rather than being controlled by it, something extraordinary begins to happen, a subtle but profound shift in awareness. Suddenly, there's space between you and your thoughts. This space is the gateway to presence, the state of simply being, free from the mental whirlwind. Imagine watching a storm from the safety of a shelter. The storm is still there, but it no longer consumes you. This is the transformative power of awareness. By observing your thoughts, you reclaim your inner space. This space isn't empty. It's alive with stillness, peace, and clarity. In these moments of awareness, you begin to catch glimpses of awakening. They often come unexpectedly, like the flicker of a candle in the dark. Perhaps it's during a quiet walk when the world around you feels unusually vivid, and for an instant, time seems to pause. Or maybe it's the moment you lock eyes with a child, unclouded by judgment or worry, and their pure presence touches something deep within you. These flashes of awakening reveal that beneath the noise of your mind lies a still, unchanging presence, your true self. Awakening isn't about becoming something new, but uncovering what has always been there. Inner space, the stillness within, holds the key to deepening your experience of awakening. Think of it as the gap between two thoughts, the quiet pause before the next word. In this space, the endless stream of mental chatter slows, and something more profound emerges. Many people misunderstand this concept, believing it requires them to empty their minds completely. But the truth is far simpler and more accessible. You don't need to fight your thoughts or banish them. You only need to notice the space in which they arise. Practices like mindfulness and meditation are tools to nurture this inner space. These practices don't create stillness. They help you access the stillness that's already within you. Focusing on your breath is one of the simplest ways to anchor yourself in presence. Each inhale and exhale becomes an invitation to return to the now. And when your mind inevitably wanders, that's okay. Gently bring your attention back to your breath, again and again. Over time, this practice cultivates a spacious awareness that begins to permeate your daily life. Another powerful way to access inner space is through sensory awareness. The next time you're outdoors, try this. Instead of letting your mind race with plans and worries, direct your attention to the sensations around you. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, listen to the rustling of leaves, and notice the rhythm of your footsteps. By grounding yourself in sensory perception, you pull your focus away from the mental stream and into the present moment. These small practices open the door to a deeper connection with reality, one free from the filters of thought. As your awareness deepens, the distinction between thought and presence becomes clearer. Thought is rooted in the past and future. It replays memories, analyzes situations, and projects anxieties about what's to come. While useful, thought is inherently limited. It cannot grasp the fullness of the present moment. Presence, on the other hand, is timeless. When you are present, there's no need to label, judge, or analyze. The moment simply is, and you experience it directly, without the interference of mental constructs. Think of a sunset. If your mind is busy, you might think, "What a beautiful sunset. I should take a picture. I wish I had more time to enjoy this." While these thoughts aren't harmful, they subtly remove you from the direct experience of the sunset. Now imagine watching the same sunset without thought. You simply observe, allowing its colors and light to fill your awareness. In this stillness, the experience becomes richer, more vivid, and alive. This is presence in action, a state where life unfolds naturally, unburdened by mental commentary. This shift from thought to presence also transforms how you relate to others. When you're fully present, you listen more deeply. You're not waiting for your turn to speak or crafting a response in your head. Instead, you're truly with the person in front of you, open and attentive. This kind of presence creates genuine connection. People sense when you're fully there with them, and it changes the dynamic of the interaction. Relationships become more authentic, less clouded by ego and expectation. As you continue to cultivate presence, you'll notice profound changes in how you experience life. Stress and challenges don't disappear, but they lose their power to overwhelm you. Instead of reacting impulsively to difficult situations, you find yourself pausing, observing, and responding with clarity. This pause, this moment of awareness, is where true freedom lies. It's the difference between being swept away by the current of life and learning to navigate it with intention and grace. Spiritual awakening isn't a grand, dramatic event. It's a series of small, subtle shifts that accumulate over time. Each moment of presence is a step closer to living in alignment with your true self. Awakening is a process, not a destination. It's about learning to live in harmony with the present moment, over and over again. And as these moments of presence become more frequent, they begin to weave together, transforming your entire experience of life. Awakening also brings with it a profound sense of peace. This peace isn't tied to external circumstances. It arises from within, independent of what's happening around you. Even in the midst of chaos, you can access this inner stillness. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. Rather, it's about embracing each moment fully, without resistance or judgment. When you stop fighting reality and start accepting it as it is, you discover a peace that surpasses understanding. In this state of presence, even the simplest moments take on a new depth of meaning. Washing the dishes, walking your dog, or sipping a cup of tea, these ordinary activities become extraordinary when you approach them with full awareness. Life no longer feels like a series of tasks to complete or problems to solve. Instead, it becomes a flow of experiences to savor and appreciate. Perhaps the most transformative aspect of awakening is how it changes your relationship with yourself. The identity you've constructed, built on past experiences, beliefs, and societal expectations, begins to dissolve. You realize that you are not the stories you've been telling yourself. You are not your failures, your successes, your fears, or your hopes. You are the awareness in which all these things arise. This realization is deeply liberating. It frees you from the need to prove, control, or define yourself. You begin to live from a place of authenticity, guided not by ego, but by the quiet wisdom of your true self. As awakening unfolds, it's natural to wonder, what's next? How do I maintain this state of presence? The answer is simple but powerful. Keep coming back to the now. Awakening isn't about escaping the human experience. It's about embracing it fully. It's not about achieving a perfect state of being, but about remembering who you are, moment by moment. Each time you bring your attention back to the present, you strengthen your connection to this deeper awareness. And remember, awakening doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or fall back into old patterns. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. When you notice yourself getting lost in thought or reacting impulsively, don't judge yourself. Simply notice, pause, and return to the now. Each moment offers a new opportunity to begin again. The journey of awakening is deeply personal, yet it connects us all. The more present you become, the more you recognize this interconnectedness. You see yourself not as separate from the world, but as an integral part of it. This sense of unity brings with it a profound compassion for yourself, for others, and for life itself. Awakening isn't just about personal transformation. It's about contributing to a more conscious, compassionate world. So as you move forward, take this with you. Awakening is not something to chase or achieve. It's a natural unfolding, a gentle remembering of what has always been within you. Each breath, each moment of stillness, and each act of awareness is a step along this path. Trust the process and allow yourself to simply be. The beauty of awakening lies not in its destination, but in the journey itself.